Have you ever felt sometimes that reading One Piece can be like being in a abusive relationship?
What's wrong?
A lot of times we put the G before the O and we call Ichiro Oda Goda. But then on the flip side, there are some moments where like, yo, why am I reading this series? Like, this is absolutely atrocious. Well, that's what we have for this video. In this video, we're going to go over our love and hate relationship with Oda. Even though I think most of us, for the most part, love Ichiro Oda, sometimes the flip side of love is hate. This year was no exception to that rule. From chapter 1000 to chapter 1035, it's been a wild year with a lot of turbulence, ups and downs across the board. And for this video, I'm gonna go over the top 5 best moments and the top 5 worst moments of One Piece 2021. First of all, if you enjoy my content, whether it's on YouTube, on Patreon, on Twitch, it would be awesome as all hell if you were to support your boy with a subscription, with a thumbs up, because that's all you can do at this point in time. It is what it is. That's not my fault. That's Susan's fault. I'm a victim here. And of course, click on the bell to join the notification squad. Number 1. And number 2, a quick word from today's sponsor. Now, before we get into the video, we must have a brief word for today's sponsor, and today's sponsor is none other than Surfshark VPN. Over and over and over and over and over again, Surfshark VPN continues to be a very good VPN service across the board. When you compare Surfshark rates to other VPN's rates, its rates are very damn affordable, and it has very damn good features like the clean web feature that does remove any malware, any phishing attempts, any sort of malice that could be going on in the web wherever you are in the web. It has very good search protection features that do help keep your online privacy and protection from any external sources that may try and ruin your day. It is a VPN that is available on all platforms, on all devices, not just iOS or Android or Linux or Windows, but it's available on your phone, on your desktop, on your laptop, across a multitude of servers globally. And then Surfshark VPN is located outside the Five Eyes. That is a very important thing when it comes to your online privacy and security, which other VPNs cannot offer. Also, there are YouTube videos out there that are region gated. YouTube videos, Netflix, Disney Plus, and so on. I myself have region gated content. If you got an issue getting access to that content, you can easily use Surfshark VPN and gain access to that content just like that. So, normally Surfshark VPN does have very damn good deals. However, if you use code KOL, that is KOL, you can go in the description box down below and you'll be getting not only 84% off, but also 4 months free of your purchase of Surfshark VPN. Once again, 4 months free. So that being said, thank you Surfshark VPN for being awesome as all hell. And now, let's get to the video at hand. Finally! That being said, let's get into the top 5 best moments of One Piece for the year 2021. Let's see how all this compare, and let me know your best moments as well in the comment section down below. So number 5, let's start off beastly as all hell. Luffy and Zoro beastliness in chapter 1010. I double tapped the moments together off the gate because they all happened in the same chapter. Zoro was absolutely phenomenal, like AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. He was, Zoro was phenomenal in chapter 1010 with the Dead Man's Game. Kaido questions about Conqueror's Haki, and then Kaido taking the scar from Zoro. Zoro was epic as all hell. And then, even though Zoro was the phenomenal one, this man Luffy put on God mode. He got into the Fallout 76 dev room and he got all the weapons. He got all the cheat codes. This man Luffy figured out the Conqueror's Haki infusion, and he catapults himself in one Herculean bound to a whole new level of power just like that, like a Thanos snap. Huh? This man, in one move, entered, I'd argue, the top 10 strongest people on the planet, Luffy, by that one simple realization of being able to infuse attacks with Conqueror's Haki and having this man Kaido on his back. That was nuts. In base 4. Stupid. So that right there, number 5, Luffy, godliness, and Zoro, the phenomenal one. Number 4, Zoro, double tap. That's right. This is gonna be chapter 1009, Zoro enduring the conquest of the sea. That, I promise you, when that is gonna get animated, it's going to be one of those godly like moments. Maybe not on the same level. Maybe not on the same level as Zoro throw the bark. Nanimo, nothing happened. However, it may be close. That could be a stretch, but I think it's gonna be close. Zoro blocking, arguably the strongest attack we've seen in One Piece. There may be 2 or 3 attacks that are stronger, but the Conquest of the Sea, in the manga, it was phenomenally epic. Yeah, his bones are being shattered, and Zoro, but god damn, yo, your soul felt that. Zoro was insane. Absolutely one of Zoro's best feats we've ever seen in the entire series. And honestly, moving forward, even come the end of the series, that is gonna be Zoro's best feat or one of his best feats. Yes. Now, number 3, the agenda wave strong. And the wave is colored red. Hello. Chapter 1001, Luffy's ceiling. Oh my goodness. I am telling you, baby. When Kaido, after taking the red rock behind Luffy, envisions how high Luffy's ceiling can go, and he has the images of 5 great men. He has the image of Goldie Roger. He has the image of Whitebeard Edward Newgate, Rox D. Sebek, the Chad of Wano Oden. Pinky up. Red hair Shanks. Red hair Shanks was behind Luffy. Oh, that made me moist.
Hey, yo!
I say it proud. Give me a moist meter. I say it with pride, baby. Even my voice cracked just then. I'm leaving it in the video because I don't care. The Shanks fanboys, we are sitting pretty right now. We are sitting super pretty. I have a video coming out, like a long video, breaking down that particular panel in full detail. But that panel means so much for the overall series and the hierarchies of the series, as well as Monkey D. Luffy himself. And I know a lot of folks want to be like, oh, well, no. You can go to my video when it comes out, because it's coming out relatively soon after this video. And you can talk about it there if you want to. That panel was amazing. So much evidence for the appropriate, for the correct agenda. I'd personally argue. Now, number 2, gotta give it to my main man. You know who it is.
That's right.
Vince Smoke, Black Leg, Stealth Black, but X-Name Stealth Black, Sanji. Because in chapter 1031, my boy actually destroys the raid suit. Back-to-back arcs. Undeniably, Sanji has been the best written character in One Piece by a mile. I have never thought, going into Wano Country, that Sanji would be the best written character in this arc, and he is. He is. Momonosuke was, but now Sanji is. Okay? Sanji, at this point in time, I can say comfortably, is not just the best written character among the Straw Hats, but for the entire series, period. For the entire series. It is amazing how much love Oda gives Sanji, and Sanji's decision to destroy the raid suit, nerfing himself against a commander, because he thought that he was going to continue to transform, and he thought he actually had hit a woman for the first time in his life. Despite Zeph's teachings And despite the fact that his mother, Sora, was the one that actually treated him like a loving parent, despite the fact that his sister, Reiju, was the one that saved him from his Germa torture, knowing the importance of these folks' impact on Sanji's life, and then that potentially being at risk in his mind because the Germa raid suit was overriding that, even though it granted him one of his long desired dreams. I could go so deep, and I will for a video, yes. But Sanji, at this point in time, without a doubt, is the best written character in the series. Finally, number one. The number one moment in One Piece 2021. It was a tough call. I did talk to Brago recently, and honestly, after giving some thought, yeah, you know what? It was top 5 for sure, but it's one now. Yes, Robin versus Black Maria, Robin's Demonio Fleur in chapter 1021. Long time coming. And it was so satisfying. Granted, it was a one-shot, and I thought that was a bit weird, but at the same time, it does make sense because it is conducive to her powers. It is. And Robin pulling out the Demonio Fleur beforehand, seeing her actually utilize the Fishman Karate to collapse the ceiling. Oh my God, like seeing Robin in fighting form. And it's been 15 arcs. 15 arcs since that happened with Robin, one-on-one. I cannot wait for that to be animated. I cannot wait. It is going to be so good. And Robin was absolutely outstanding. Without a doubt. Truly outstanding on her part to deliver. To stand and deliver the way she did.
Stand and deliver!
Robin letting the world know once again how good she is. Best girl in the series too. The best moment in One Piece this year was Robin's Demonio Fleur, her beating Black Maria. There was a very long drought across the savannah for 15 arcs, and Robin brought in the floods. She brought in the rains, and vitality, life is restored to the savannah, and you love to see it. So now let's put on our hazmat suits and let's dive headfirst into the toxicity that is the top 5 worst moments in One Piece 2021. However, I will keep this short and sour. Some of these may require more in-depth videos, both on the best side and on the worst side, but I want to keep the worst side short and sour. Number 5, Momonosuke getting older and becoming a big dragon in chapter 1023. I know folks like this. I don't. Here comes Contrarian Cole. I do not like this moment at all. He does look cool as a big dragon, yes. Some folks did theorize this in Act 1 when Shinobu first came to the story. Fair enough, though even back then I said it like that at all. And then it was also, I think, foreshadowed in a color page Oda did years ago, where we have Usopp, Robin, and Luffy in Wano Country outfits and armor, and then there's a pink dragon behind them. Okay, fair enough, fine. For me, the issue is character. I think that the core reason why Momo's writing is so good in this arc is because of his powerlessness. He is not his father in so many respects, and he has to rely on other folks to get the job done for him because he is ultimately still a child. Even in the way they were born, Oden, he popped out the womb a demigod. He was flexing on girls by the age of 6. That's kind of raw. That's kind of freakish. He's some sort of demon, but when you throw the holy water on him, it's not working. However, Momonosuke is kind of normal, but that's the beauty of it. The tough decisions and the hurdles that he's had to overcome in this arc are all elevated because he's a child and he lacks the necessary power to implement these things himself. He's actually doing so much more in terms of being a leader, like, let's say, the next daimyo of Kuri or Shogun of Wano. And it works massively for his writing because he's powerless. So I don't want to go too deep into it because, again, short and sour, but because Momonosuke has power now that he's physically older, I think it does take away not only from the past elements that Oda has established for Momonosuke's character, but also what potentially could have been some really good stuff. So I hope in the future, Momonosuke turns back into a kid. Now, that's number 5. Number 4, Otama giving the order to the gifters to change sides, chapter 1017. Lame. Yeah, it was foreshadowed for a while now, but every step of the way, I hated it. every step of the way until it finally happened. I hated it. And honest to God, that was the main reason why the numbers mattered so much. Like, why did Oda spend so many panels of CP0 looking at a chessboard, the numbers, like 10,000 versus 50,000, 50,000 versus 25? Why? Because ultimately Otama was going to sway the numbers against the Beast Pirates. And man, I hated it through and through. And lo and behold, it happened, and I didn't like when it happened. It is what is there. So that's number 4, just lame, and ultimately not really palatable, I'd argue. Number 3, this really sucks. This really sucks, honestly. Nami beating Ulti, chapter 1016. Unfortunately, Nami and Usopp, but mainly Nami, they have the worst Straw Hat fight in this arc by a mile. It's not even close. Like, it's the worst. Ulti heavily damaged by Big Mom's Macer Cannon, which would have added its own different thing on the list, actually. But I said, why not just incorporate it with number 3? And honestly, from a more like fundamental perspective, I'll be real with you, man. Nami and Usopp not utilizing tactics when they have so for so many years to get their victories, when you have the chance of having a 2v2 and then we skip that whole thing, Toei gods, please fill in the gaps. And then when she beats Ulti, who's already massively wounded by just the power-up and the power-up alone, and not anything that's actually contrived and thought, no. Even though Robin had like, you could argue like the best moment in this whole year, Nami had one of the worst. It's just unfortunate, but Nami's fight with Ulti was bad. Number 2. How did this whole thing kick off with Nami and Ulti and Big Mom? Oh my God.
Kill me.
Let me remind you of chapter 1000. Oh, see, short and sour. Oh my God. Chapter 1011. Mother mode. Oh, I hate mother mode. I hate mother mode. Mother mode conquers hockey and fusion. Oh, code of honor. I did a whole screed on this one, and I can't. Okay, Big Mom is the worst plot device I've seen in a minute on One Piece. Like the worst. And Udon, ugh. Page 1, ugh. Ulti, it's gross. Even though I love Big Mom as a character, in this case, she's so out of place because she comes into the arc as a villain, but she's been a net negative for Kaido and his posse, and a net boon for the Straw Hats allies. No. Hell to the no. Finally, number 1. This was just insulting. This was just flat out insulting. Kinemon still alive in chapter 1030. Kanjiro still alive too. That would be its own thing, but I'm double tapping it because it's on the same chapter. 1030 is horrible. It's horrible. It is the most insulting chapter in the arc by far. Maybe he was never fully reattached. No. It was one of the few times I've done a One Piece stream and reaction. Detested what I saw on panel. And I wasn't getting like mass flagged out. One of the few times. Cause I think even the fandom understood, yo, this is a booty. This is a booty that hasn't been cleaned in a week.
What?
Filled with dingleberry.
What?
And it smells like death. So, short yet sour. The 5 worst moments in One Piece 2021. So, that being said, let me know what you think about my list. Put yours in the description box down below. If anything needs more fleshing out, let me know as well in the comment section down below. I'm gonna see you cats in 2022 when there's gonna be some changes and a lot more One Piece to come. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Be easy. Take care. Have a nice one.